This video is sponsored by TOZO. These are the TOZO Open X2 Pro earbuds, and TOZO is positioning them as more than just another pair of open-ear earbuds by building in a more wearable style feature set. So today, I'm going to show you what that actually adds to the experience. What's up, friends? I'm Brian McDuff, aka BMac, and welcome to another video. Today we're taking a look at the TOZO Open X2 Pro earbuds, and what makes them interesting is how much TOZO is building into one wearable style package, from open ear comfort and spatial audio features, right down to smart controls, AI tools, and even posture-focused neck monitoring features. First things first, I do need to give a huge thank you and a shout out to TOZO for sponsoring this video and sending out a pair of the Open X2 Pro, so TOZO, thank you. But about that smarter wearable angle we were just talking about, that's gonna start with the design. Because the TOZO Open X2 Pro are designed to do more than just play audio. They're designed to stay open ear, secure, and allow you to be more aware of what's happening around you. The Open X2 Pro are an open ear style of open ear earbuds with a lot of customization options to truly make them your own. TOZO says that the ultra soft liquid silicone ear hook is designed to gently conform to your ear contour for a softer, lower pressure fit during longer wear sessions. And with the dual axis rotatable ear hooks, they're designed to adapt naturally to movement for a more stable wearing experience, while TOZO says that the refined NCL surface treatment is designed to improve durability and scratch resistance, helping the earbuds maintain their look over time. The body of the buds does come with a notch-style pivot control to allow the entire bud itself to fit onto your ear and project sound the way you want it to. They do also include an IPX7 water resistance rating, which TOZO positions as being great for workouts, running, and everyday outdoor use. But the buds themselves aside, TOZO has also paid attention to making the charging case smarter, crafting it with aviation-grade aluminum alloy and incorporating a 1 3/4-inch smart LCD screen for quick and convenient control on the go. On this smart display, you could control everything from song selection to volume to sound mode, all accessible with just a few taps right on the charging case itself without you ever having to take your device out of your pocket. Plus, you do still have touch controls built into the buds themselves with customizable tap, double tap, triple tap, and tap and hold options for each bud, allowing for track controls, TOZO Chat AI control, voice assistant control, or volume control. But the smart side of the TOZO Open X2 Pro really starts to show up with the connectivity and app features, because this is where TOZO's feature set starts moving beyond basic earbuds and closer to a wearable style system. The Open X2 Pro do support Bluetooth 6.0 and the SBC, AAC, and LDAC audio codecs, with LDAC support not always being something you often see on open ear earbuds, so this is one of the more premium style audio features that TOZO is highlighting here. And TOZO does also include support for in-ear detection, plus spatial audio with head tracking, using a high-precision gyroscope to create what TOZO positions as a more immersive listening experience. But this is where the wearable angle gets a little more unusual, because one of the ways TOZO aims to separate the Open X2 Pro is with posture-focused neck care features. A lot of us spend a lot of time looking down at screens, and TOZO is clearly trying to bring more awareness to head and neck posture habits, an area many of us probably do not think about until it actually starts bothering us. TOZO describes it almost like a small posture reminder system in your ears, giving you gentle little prompts to lift your head, reset your posture, or maybe just take a little break. And the Open X2 Pro specifically do this through real-time posture tracking, using those built-in sensors to detect head tilt and movement over time. Plus neck load monitoring, which TOZO describes as a proprietary AI-powered technology that translates movement into a neck load score to help indicate when your posture habits may need a little attention. And TOZO says that these smart alerts can provide gentle little audio nudges that prompt you to sit tall or take a 60-second break. On top of that, TOZO does also include guided neck care courses in the companion app with short 2 to 8 minute sessions aimed at supporting better daily neck care habits. Plus, that app could also provide weekly reports that TOZO says are designed to help you see trends, set goals, and better understand your posture habits over time. And since the Open X2 Pro can detect your motion when you're wearing them, there are also smart head motion controls. These motion-based controls are designed to let you interact with your earbuds through simple head movements like nodding to answer a phone call or shaking to ignore one, without you ever even having to pick up your connected device. But TOZO's smarter wearable style angle also extends into a few productivity-focused AI tools. Within the TOZO companion app, you could access AI features like meeting recording, simultaneous interpretation, face-to-face bilingual conversation, and AI chat, all positioned by TOZO as tools that can help support productivity in personal or professional situations. All of this with support for multi-point connectivity for easy switching between your devices, an advertised 60 millisecond low latency mode for more real-time gaming scenarios, and location tracking to help make sure these buds are easier to find. But even with all those smarter wearable features, these are still earbuds, so we do need to talk about sound quality and how TOZO is trying to make open-ear audio feel more immersive. Inside each Open X2 Pro earbud is a 15.4mm dynamic driver with a 12 Hz to 40 kHz frequency response, which TOZO positions as part of its push for a more fuller open-ear sound experience. And with the LDAC technology we were talking about earlier and a high-res audio certification, TOZO says that the Open X2 Pro are aimed at delivering sound with clarity and depth. Plus, with TOZO Bass Plus and Origx Pro tuning, TOZO says that the Open X2 Pro are tuned for a more natural, balanced, and immersive listening experience. But in case you don't like the sound balance of the Open X2 Pro right out of the box, you can choose from dozens of EQ presets provided by both TOZO and real-world users. Or of course, you could always set your own custom EQ preset with the built-in 10-band graphic equalizer. And when the time comes to take phone calls or record audio with the Open X2 Pro, the buds pack a total of 4 microphones backed by AI call noise reduction, or ENC, which TOZO says is aimed at improving voice clarity through intelligent noise filtering. And in case you're wondering what that sounds like, here's a quick little demo for you. This is what the microphone quality of the Open X2 Pro earbuds sounds like in the studio. This is raw audio recorded directly from the Open X2 Pro into the voice memos app on my iPhone, so hopefully this gives you a pretty good idea of what to expect. This is what the microphone quality of the Open X2 Pro earbuds sounds like with simulated background noise. This is raw audio recorded directly from the Open X2 Pro into the voice memos app on my iPhone, so hopefully this gives you a pretty good idea of what to expect. This is what the microphone quality of the Open X2 Pro earbuds sounds like with simulated wind. This is raw audio recorded directly from the Open X2 Pro into the voice memos app on my iPhone, so hopefully this gives you a pretty good idea of what to expect. And because the TOZO Open X2 Pro earbuds are trying to do more than just simply play audio, battery life becomes a big part of the story because those smarter features are more useful only when the earbuds are designed to keep up with everyday use. With the Open X2 Pro earbuds, TOZO is promising up to 9 hours of battery life on a single charge, or up to 36 hours total with the charging case. And when the time comes to charge up your earbuds, TOZO is listing a full earbud charge taking around 90 minutes or less, while the charging case is listed at 2 hours or less via USB-C. So after all this having been said, let's bring it back to the main question. What actually makes the TOZO Open X2 Pro earbuds more than just another pair of open-ear earbuds? The answer is the combination. Because the Open X2 Pro are still open-ear earbuds at their core, but TOZO is positioning them around a smarter wearable style feature set. And that means open-ear comfort, but also spatial audio features, smart controls, AI tools, and posture-focused neck monitoring, all designed to fit into more parts of your everyday routine. So no. The TOZO Open X2 Pro are not just another pair of open-ear earbuds, they're TOZO's take on a smarter wearable style audio device. Once again, a huge thank you and a shout out to TOZO for sponsoring this video and for the latest deals, prices, promos, and information for the TOZO Open X2 Pro earbuds. You can of course always head to my affiliate link, bmac.link/OpenX2Pro, or of course, as always, there will be clickable links in the video description box and in the comment section below, so check those out. But with that having been said, it's probably time for me to do some of my neck exercises. Haven't done them yet today. I'm gonna go do them. I will see you guys in my next video. TOZO, just for good sound.